been a year since the last one. Bienvenido a un nuevo video, and today I'm back in the Empire mod to play as El Imperio Español. As Spain, I will be trying to revive this decaying empire and conquer El Mundo. So let's head in. Alright, the Spanish Empire. Well, a shadow of its former self, but yeah. As Spain, we are currently in a very precarious situation. Our current ruler, Carlos II, has a lot of health issues due to the iconic Habsburg inbreeding. Well, he's called El Hechizado, the Bewitched. Current physical and mental disabilities leave him unable to really rule, and it is just a matter of time until death catches him. But due to his disabilities, he's unable to birth an heir. Big problem. There are currently two nations that are fighting over who will become the next Spanish ruler. Because Spain, as we see, there's a lot of territory we have. So it's very much favorable for a nation like France to have an, either allied or neutral Spain, because they are basically almost completely surrounded by them. The other one is, of course, because we have the Habsburgs in charge of Spain, is of course Austria wanting the throne. Well, the Great Powers have at this time already made an agreement. The heir to the throne will be Joseph Ferdinand. Thanks to Maximilian II Emmanuel's political maneuvering, he has managed to secure the Spanish throne for his son. Let's hope that he stays alive and he doesn't die, why would that happen, right? But yeah. He's, by the way, also the governor of the Spanish Netherlands, so yeah. But the succession is not the only problem the Spanish Empire has right now. Like I said at the beginning, the Spanish Empire is a shadow of its former self, with a lot of issues stemming from their vast empire. Their constant exploitation of the New World has left the Spanish economy basically dysfunctioning due to, inflation being very rampant. Gold was basically not that valuable due to it being so much here. Plus, a lot of the resources that they took from the New World was spent on the military to fight useless wars that basically did barely anything. I'm looking at you, Italian wars. We have corruption in the colonial administration. We have bureaucratic gridlock. We have Council of the Indies. We have fueros. And we have a bygone military glory. Our army was once the most powerful in all of Europe. The tercios were the best of the best. However, they are now outdated, and we have not really done any reforms to our military. While all the other European powers have now adapted, we are still very much behind. Even worse, as we see, the Spanish nobility has a lot of influence in our country, which not great. So we should really change that, but not right now. We can't really right now. Here we have to deal with colonial reforms, eliminating the Creole elite. And yeah, we also have treasure fleets that will alleviate some of our economic problems, but still, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix everything here. It's very bad, very bad. Well, let us start with some military reforms, because they will take a lot of time. So let's start with Decree of Military Modernization. And yeah, the focus tree, by the way, here revolves around fixing your country, and then right here is dealing with the War of the Spanish Succession, the other big war that is in this mod. The first, of course, being the Great Northern War, and the other one is this War of the Spanish Succession, which, if you hear this name, yeah, there was a war because of Spain. But we will go with the Habsburg candidate, just because it's a bit interesting, going down this one, instead of going the historical way of, I think it was it partition? Yeah, whatever. Our military is, compared to other nations, yeah, okay, yeah, it's not really that big, which could be problematic. The Emperor is just like shit ton of troops. Oh yeah, so yeah, at least we have a bit of a navy, I'd say. Could be worse. Yeah, we have a lot of ships, so at least something is fine here. And yeah, let us just focus on military factories to kind of prepare for the war. Let's actually not build them right here. Let's build them in that area, because if we go Habsburg, I think the Aragon area will be a lot more loyal than the Castile area. This will be the starting research, and the starting production line will be right here. Yeah, just what you need for the armies here, I guess. But yeah, we can begin. The sudden death of Joseph Ferdinand. Well, that is bad news. That was the current heir to the Spanish throne and I think also the Bavarian throne. So Spain has yet again no heir. This will not bode well. The great powers of Europe have now yet again got to get together and decide on the Spanish successor. The two main candidates will be the Habsburgs and the Bourbons. It will either be the son of Louis XIV, the Sun King, or the son of Leopold I. We'll see what happens. Alright, the military command will now be renewed, which will take a bit of time as we see right here. As long as we have this initial spirit, we can't continue here. So that's why we do this first, so that we can always come back here and, you know, continue the slow progress of our military reforms. Well, now it's time to start the struggle in the Spanish court. Maria Ana and Cardinal Portocarrero compete for the king's ear. While Charles II's health is quickly deteriorating, a new successor has to be found, and the two most powerful advisors in the court are competing against each other. First is Maria Ana, who is advocating for a Habsburg successor, while the Cardinal Portocarrero is advocating for a Bourbon successor. And now we have to decide which of these advisors we want to pick. Well, let's stay loyal to Maria Ana. And now let's do a composite monarchy, trying to fix our things here. Really important. But now let us start the support for the Habsburg faction. Apparently France already increased its influence, which, yeah. Not great. We shall go with the offensive doctrine. Well, we eliminated the Creole influence enough so that we can form the Viceroyalty of New Granada, which gave us a bit of stability and political power when we clicked the decision, by the way. So, you know, it's a great decision to do, I guess. We don't gain political power anyway, so that doesn't really matter right now. But yeah. Well, time to deal with our problematic stuff. We will need some more coins so that we can eliminate the contraband trade and later on also deal with the pirates. And then, yeah, Council of Indies. We also can deal with our other problems right here, so we should focus on that also, just for the political power gain, because right now this will all cost political power, except for this, which I'd rather have political power right now to deal with the influence fight with France, because, you know, I have to constantly click here. Like, there's no other choice, there's no other thing I can do. Carlos II falls ill. It would appear the end is drawing near. I mean, we do have more influence, so that's great. I just don't have political power right now, so I'm trying to get that right now. That does mean that the succession is about to go off. This is the military reforms I'm currently at, by the way. So yeah. Let's hope they don't overtake me in influence while I can literally not do anything here. The passing of Carlos II. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And yeah, it is time. Let's do full inheritance to the Archduke Charles. Well, Charles III has ascended the Spanish throne. Great. We also can increase our rules. That's here, by the way. And we need 100 life experience to do that, which we currently have. So yeah, let's get diplomatic skill for political power gain. Charles III, crowned King of Spain. Long live von Habsburg. The Aragonese estates support Charles III. Their support is welcome. Castilian opposition, how dare they? Bourbon meddling in Navarra, damn them. Now we have to record that again. Let's put it on local police first, by the way, and let's do this, and let's do this. Protests in Madrid, sent in the army, and oh boy, I think, yep, France is about to attack us. So let's stop training our army that I'm currently constantly building, by the way. The Habsburg monarchy invites Spain to the Habsburg alliance. It is the profitable choice. Well, our alliance is now formed. Well, but it's now two great powers against one, so there might be a chance for someone else to intervene. Violent uprising in Andalusia. Off with their heads. Well, and there it is. Kingdom of England has declared war on Austria, and yeah. It's just a matter of time when they attack me. But let's join the alliance. Well, let us get rid of bygone military glory. Well, we're having some naval invasion problems, which I forgot about, but whatever. Yeah, they're getting raided, by the way, so I don't know if that's really gonna be great for them here. Already dealt with that naval invasion. I have no idea why, but France is just not attacking me, even though I am, you know, in a problematic state right now. Yeah, this is completely empty right now. Not great. The situation has gotten worse. I should really have covered the ports. Let me actually check. Okay, they can't nail them right down here. They don't have a port, so that should be fine. Sevilla and Cadiz could be threatened though. So let's just, to be safe, put also division down there. Well, my unit down here was removed while I was editing my front lines again, which I should put on the fallback line there. But whatever they did down here is now getting crushed, and all their units are dying, which is great for us. This was easier to deal with since Austria had troops down in Gibraltar and actually did something. So thank you for Austria. But yeah, let's destroy them fully here now and then deal with the stuff in the north again. Bye bye, bye bye. How much losses is that now, by the way? Yeah, a lot, I guess. No! Wait until I'm done! Galifia's also dead one. Yeah, I actually need to kill them up here before that happens, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Holy cooked. Let's try and do that as fast as possible, because they will join the British side, so we're kinda problematic then. Of course, they have 1 gazillion troops there. Oh, kill the units, please. No, I can't kill them fast enough. Well, civil war is gonna start now. Oh, there it is. Well, I do keep all my units apparently, so that's not that bad. But yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this now. It won't be that bad. Well, yeah. Okay, it's not that bad actually. We did manage to secure the ports, so they cannot send reinforcements, which is great. And they already capped. Okay, great. And we can still kill their units here, which is great. It's also easier because France doesn't attack me. I don't know why they're not doing shit, man. And there go the last English troops here in Spain. Hopefully they didn't land anywhere else today. No, they didn't. Okay, great. Phew. That could have gone way worse. Alright, the rest just guards the ports now. I am sick of this naval invasion stuff. Okay, Austria. We're currently fighting. What the fuck are you doing? It has finally occurred! The French have declared war on us. My god, took your time, man. Oh fuck, my army's not fully here. Well, I recruited more troops. Portugal's not joining, by the way, and France is at war with England now, and they declared war on some of the German states here now. They diverted their army, which made an opening right here, which I abused, and now encircled their troops here. Let's destroy them. I don't really know what the plan here is, but they're just declaring war on fucking everyone here right now. I mean, better for us, so that, you know, Austria's fumble with Poland and Russia. It's a bit, you know, go on. I don't think you were doing a preemptive strike, my guy. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so I think the AI should maybe get changed a little bit. What the fuck is that piece deal? They just released everything. They didn't annex anything. What did you do? What did you do? Wait, who's that? What the fuck? Oh, the gender series one. Oh my god. Oh, well, Austria's cool. This is fuck now. Nope, I'm gonna have to do the solo now. Bro, what the f... Well, nice. What a great ally to have, man. Dude, I literally, like, just finished this fucking port here and they're nail invading immediately. Like, what is this AI, man? Well, with that, now we have finally got rid of our economic debuff. God damn it. Alright, let us now finally deal with Navarra, which I couldn't because of the France. Let's crush them. You know, because my front line was literally here. And I don't want French troops going into all these mountains here. But now after we've, you know, captured the entirety here and captured all this stuff here, it's gonna be easier. Because France will not be able to do shit. Alright, capital controlled. That's enough, nice. Alright, we're beginning to advance here now, finally better past this stupid terrain shit here, so you can have a better front line. And maybe France will not last long then. Okay, let's activate the battle plan now. Alright, this is as far as I could push. I know with supply issues, that's why I started building supply up. With supplies it will probably be way easier and they probably will follow them. These are the losses, by the way. Not high numbers because, you know, divisions, you know, they have less manpower than base game, so by this, the casualties are very high. Well, Paris has been captured. Alright, let's reactivate the battle plan now that we have supplies. Captured Lyon for the supply up there. And yeah, French shouldn't be lasting that much longer. It's going great, we kept capitulated Savoy, freeing up my Milan subject. And yeah, let's push these fuckers out, and they nearly down there, by the way. Well, and that is it for the Bourbon Alliance. God damn it. That took long. I'm just gonna try and take most of France before Britain pulls their shit in here. Alright, that's all I can take. Now to deal with the biggest fuckers of them all. No, I'm at war with things here, but the only border I have is up here. Okay. We should remilitarize the Netherlands now, though. This is gonna be painful. Oh, by the way, this is my main pushing template. These mountaineers do most of the stuff, micromanage, and that's my standard template here. Well, it is now time for the economic revival. Yep, the Spanish Golden Age shall return. Oh no, is there Wargoal against China? We've dealt with most of the stuff here. Now I don't know how the Bourbon Alliance, how this checks that it is defeated. It is kind of buggy here and there, so I don't know. Does Austria still exist or not? They don't exist right now. Yeah, that sucks, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill Britain with an air invasion, which will take a while since my navy got obliterated. And yeah, I'm trying to rebuild that now, kinda. So Portugal had, oh my god, Portugal had a great idea to declare war on the Mughals. Guess we're in an alliance they are now. Guess who I'm at war with now. Guess who's the major. Oh, I managed to get enough to make the naval invasion. Now I don't know, in this mod like you only need 50, or am I just, yeah, you need 75 normally, right? Anyway, I just beat some of their ships here with my newly built ships. Yeah, that's what I'm building. I didn't really modify these or the corvettes. I did though modify the light ships here. I didn't really have anything researched, so it's cheap nonsense, but it should work, it should work. Let's hope that I don't get my ass sent to another dimension by their submarines or sloops in this game, or this time. Let's go on escort. They're launching the naval invasion anyway, right? Yeah. On escort, send these ships to that guy. Well, the light ships did work. Yeah. This is a success. What? Come? Do I still manage to somehow get this landing? Because it was kind of cooked, because they had a shit ton of divisions on Plymouth. And I will get that port. I will get that port. Shut up. I will get it. I will get it. Move away. Move. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. Okay, nice. We secured the port. That was dangerous. Alright, the British air here is not as bad as it is in a normal game, because in a normal game, if you land, since Get a Demo, they put everything there is to stop you from invading them, which honestly I like, because before that, British air had barely any troops on the mainland, which was always ass, but yeah. We're kind of destroying their navy now, or not really that much. They're mostly destroying mine a bit, but I don't care that much. I landed, that's all that counts. Maybe I can destroy Netherlands? Probably not, it's too many divisions there. But yeah, London has already fallen. Let's hope that the British Isle here will be enough to do that. Well, sadly it's not enough to get them. I lost my navy, god. Alright, that should be enough, right? Yes. Alright, this has not really gone anywhere. Tried naval invading them guys, but lost like 4 of my mountaineers, so that went well. Now it's justified on Münster, and yeah, I'm marching through this now. Fuck naval invasions anyway. Well, that went pretty well actually. Let's kill Prussia finally. Oh, Prussia's kept now, only one guy kind of remaining. Send my army over here, build up the supplies there, hopefully it should be fine, and from there on I'm gonna move to Mughals. I don't like this at all. Alright, we landed, I conquered Malaysia and stuff like that, and went from there up there. And I've been raiding them a bit, but first I want to get the army over, and then I think I can just continue raiding. I didn't see any submarines from them active when I started my thing here, so let's just continue raiding them here. Oh, by the way, here are the losses. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, a lot. A lot. A lot. We can core more France territory now. That's great. Let's do that. It costs stability, so, you know, let's do that. Yes, just a bit more. Come on. Just a bit more. No, what is this shit down there? Oh, bro. Oh, wait, these guys also are in this. Okay. Don't you just love the AI doing shit like this? Oh, finally. Oh my god. This was painful. Alright, time to get a bigger... Actually don't need their navy. No, I don't need it. I built my own. I can keep my own. Fuck their navy. No one cares about that anyway. Their navy is for losers, and I'm not a loser, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Viva España! Help! Reconquest of Portugal now. Yay! They're dead, right? Bye-bye. I would have crushed them earlier. However, I did not realize I had no supplies because I didn't fucking crush this shit on these armies here. My bad. My bad. My bad. We all make mistakes, however, I make them too frequently. Alright, Moroccan invasion. They're not guaranteed by Schmottemans, are they? No. Morocco secured. Time for Tuscany to be also secured. Do we even have a border with them? No. Yes. God, was this annoying. My god, was this annoying. Their constant attacks and you just can't get through anywhere here. But now we finally broke them somehow. Thank god, man. Alright, now for the biggest wars of them all. Alright. Well, time to fight them. And to get Austria back. Russia's not joining that war, so once these guys, capitulate, it's finished. Except maybe Russia changes their mind, joins at the last possible minute. Yep, there we go. Bye-bye. But I have no war score, come on, man. I did everything. Dude, you can't do this to me, man. Like, actually. Like, this is actually not fair. Alright, let us declare war on them now. And they joined the Swedish faction, by the way, so yeah, great as always. And most of my army is trapped right here. Yeah, that was my bad, honestly. No one to blame but myself. I was hoping I could take everything, but I couldn't. That is what I seem to expect. Alright, they're finally kept. Jesus Christ. Fuck these guys, man. Took stuff that I needed for focuses, and yeah. Alright, Russia had declared war on Central Asian guys, and then on the Safavids, they had a faction, so yeah. Free Central Asia, I guess. They did nothing, bro. They did nothing. Declares war does nothing. Great. Free territory for me, I guess. Loser, Russia, bruh. Alright, time to fight Venice, I guess. There they are. They have a shit ton of units, which I fucking hate, by the way. They've been at war, so they could easily just, up their conscription to... Yep, that's... Okay, I take it back, they have no units yet. This looked like so much, what the fuck? And now I can actually see the units. Okay, so Parma doesn't have to exist so that I can get a Wargoal on Parma. Good to know, yeah. By the way, who the f... released Novgorod? I don't know, but I might get Insta Wargoal because, I have to wait 90 days for each Wargoal, which is just not it, man. Alright, big war, begin. Yeah, they kept... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I united my entire army here, like, I can't be bothered to have fucking 1 billion front lines constantly getting mingled with each other. It sucks so much ass. But yeah, that's... I next to my subjects, by the way. Yeah, and I'm colonizing Africa. Might get some Insta-Wargoal thing, because I'm not sitting around waiting 90 days every time. Alright, we have, instant war now because there's too much things on the map, and like I said, I don't want to wait 90 days for every single one. Just up until this point was already tiring enough, okay? Alright, I'm gonna kill everyone now. Alright, after playing now the entire time, I finally come to the conclusion that just get cavalry, man. It's so unfunny how sometimes cavalry can hold mountain provinces, by the way, against mountaineers, but okay. Anyway, time to unify China as the Spanish government. Yes, this is a China video, always has been. What did you expect? Alright. And after a long time, we have finally destroyed every nation on the map, except for these guys, which are, just tribes, basically, stuff you can colonize. Now you could say, oh, I mean, colonize, continue colonize. Yes, I could do this, still need to do that here, there, everywhere. However, certain things I can't colonize. And before you say, oh, you didn't research that, no, I did. Research everything. So yeah, I will not really be bothered with colonizing everything I can, since I can't colonize everything. But yeah, I can't even colonize Australia. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and see you next time. Goodbye! Why did I do this?